And we are just about ready to go. Game number 2 of the day of the State Class C here in Dundas. The Delano Athletics and the St. Patrick Irish coming up next here on NSPN.TV.
Baseball, it's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.
And we are ready to go. St. Patrick, the visitor, and Delano, the home team. On the mound for Delano, Austin Schneider. Behind the plate, Ty Wyman. And at the plate, Cal Bromer playing at second base for the Irish. First pitch of the game, just outside, and ball one. It is 1:32. First pitch scheduled at 1:30, so we're right on time. Here's a chopper towards second. Adam Schlepper to his right, throws and gets him. One away for the Irish. They'll bring up shortstop Jack Friedges for the Irish. And it'll be Ryan Friedges, top three in the Irish order. Jack Paulson at third, Trevor Janich at short, Adam Schlepper at second, Jake Nelson at first. There's a strike to Friedges. Toby Hanson in left, Brady Miller in center, Jeff Altoff in right for the Delano Athletics. Big swing and a miss, both teams wearing green. More of a forest green for the Irish and a Kelly green for Delano. There's a pitch outside. Ball one, 1-2, one away, nobody aboard for the Irish here in the first. Winner will play Nisswa at 4:30 today here in Dundas. The winner advancing to tomorrow in Faribault. Here's a chopper. Tough chance coming in from third. Paulson can't do anything. Infield hit for Jack Friedges for St. Patrick. Friedges from Jordan, Minnesota State Mankato. That'll bring up Ryan Friedges, wearing number 21. Friedges, same deal, Jordan, Minnesota State Mankato. On his resume, Delano beat Isani 5-0 on Saturday to advance to this game today here in Dundas. Throw over to first, not in time. Championship game, high tomorrow. High noon in Faribault on Labor Day. Ryan Friedges fouls that pitch away, 0-1. Watertown won the opener today against the Bird Island Bullfrogs. Red Devils advance with a 3-2 win today. They scored 2 in the 8th to rally for the win. Getting underway shortly, Dumont and Buckman. The winner there plays Watertown and Faribault at 4:30. The other side of the bracket here in the C. Just got a piece, fouled to the screen, 0-2. Seth Ambrose waiting on deck for St. Patrick. St. Patrick played in the championship game, got beat by Faribault 12-0 in 7 innings in 2020. Throw over to first. Just getting back, Jack Friedges. Count still 0-2, one away, one on. Infield hit by Jack Friedges. There's one low and away, ball one, runner moves down. Good base running there by Fregis, and the Irish have a runner in scoring position here top of the first. As we mentioned, Issaquah will take on the winner of this game at 4:30, and then the nightcap will be Rochester and the Champlain Park Low-Gators in the B. There's a single to center. Runner will move to third, take a wide turn, and hold up. Back-to-back hits for the Irish, and they have runners at the corners with one out, and Seth Ambrose getting ready to bat for the Irish. Ambrose, hometown Lonsdale, New Prague. Played hockey at the U of M. Quite a career. Played in the USHL, then at the U. Played in the minor leagues. And the cleanup hitter here for the Irish. Right back up the middle. Knocked down by Janic, his shortstop on to first. Double play. Ambrose hits into a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So the Irish, no runs, 2 hits. They leave one after a half inning. We're scoreless. Aaron Dundas. All right, let's set the lineups. And let's get you Delano's batting order in the ball game today. Brady Miller leads off, plays in center field. Trevor Yarnett at shortstop. Toby Hanson plays in left. Jack Paulson bats fourth. He'll be at third base. Jeff Haltoff, the right fielder, bats fifth. Oren Hinkle, the DH, bats sixth. Jake Nelson at first bats seventh. Ty Wyman is the catcher and will bat eighth. And in the 9-hole, second baseman Adam Schlepper for the Delano Athletics. Once again, Miller, Yarnich, Hanson, Paulson, Altoff, Hinkle, Nelson, Wyman, and Schlepper for Delano. Defensively for St. Patrick, Trevor Dubinsky on the mound, Matt Ambrose behind the plate, Ryan Fregis at third, Jack Fregis at short, Cal Bromer at second, Seth Ambrose at first, Kyle Rodas in left, Ben Taxdall in center, Jack Taxdall in right for the Irish. St. Patrick, no runs, 2 hits, left 1 in the first. And now Delano bats in the bottom of the first inning. Delano won their tournament opener, beating the Wilmer Rails 5-0 on August 28th. Then on Saturday, beat Isani 5-0. Here we are. St. Patrick beat Burbank 5-1 in their tournament opener, and then beat Avon 5-4 on Saturday. More on that game as we move along here in Dundas on this Sunday. Davinsky's first pitch of the game. High, ball 1-0. Two and 0 now the count. Davinsky from Eden Prairie, went to Eden Prairie High School and then ultimately Minnesota State Mankato. And there is a strike. Out 2-2. A little bit of a breeze, not a factor in the game. And our first one, Issaquah hit 4 home runs on the way to the victory. There's a liner to short, and it's caught by Jack Fregis, ranging to his right. Miller is retired. Yannick will bat, the shortstop for Delano. 1 out, nobody on. This one hit high in the air to deep left center field, way back and gone. Yannick, a home run. One zero Delano. He tagged that one, first home run of the day to the left. Nisswa hit 4 all to right here in Dundas, and there's a strike to Toby Hanson, the left fielder. Hanson wearing number 24. There's one up in the zone, 1-1. Now 2-1. A big swing and a miss. 2-2 to count, one away. Home run by Yannick. Now 3-2. Called strike 3, and he knew it. Tossed his bat away, and I think he's more frustrated that he let that one fly by. First strikeout for Davinsky for the Irish. Now 2 away, nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Jack Paulson. Paulson yesterday, 1 for 4 in RBI, scored a run in that Delano win over Isani. There's a strike, 0-1. Yannick hit the home run yesterday, 2 for 4, including a double in that win over Isani. So he's having a good weekend. This one way up high, 1-1. Second game of the day in Faribault, not underway yet. Should be shortly. Dumont and Buckman. Winner plays Watertown there at 4:30. That's one outside. Or actually a strike on the outside corner. 1-2, 2 away, nobody aboard, bottom of the first. You can see Delano the early lead on the home run by Yannick. This one hit in the air to right, going back. Jack Taxstall makes the catch. Didn't have to move much. Side is retired, but Delano gets a run on the home run by Yannick. And after one, that is 1-0 after one here in Dundas on NSPN.TV. And here we are in Dundas. We go to the top of the second inning. And St. Patrick trailing 1-0 to Delano. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Kyle Rodas, Ben Taxstall, and Dom DeLuca up for the Irish here. And by the way, in that Nisswa win, 5 home runs. It was Boland the grand slam in the first, 3 for Duchesne. Rudisili hit a home run. There's a fly ball into left. Coming on the left fielder, Toby Hanson makes the catch. Quickly one away. Rodos retired. Rodos from Lakeville North. and then played club ball down at Iowa State. Now it brings up Ben Tagstall. Tagstall, the center fielder for St. Patrick. Tagstall wearing number 30. From Prior Lake. Played a high school ball with the cadets of St. Thomas Academy and looks at strike one. Austin Schneider, the starter for Delano. Here's one hammered high in the air to left field. Way back and gone. We're tied at one. Home run by Ben Tagstall. So in the first game, Nisswa, 5 home runs, 4 to right, 1 to center. Here we got 2 home runs, 1 aside, all to left. 1-1, inning number 2. Dom DeLuca will bat, the DH. Fouls that out of play to the right. Great crowd on hand here in Dundas. DeLuca from New Prague. Both teams wearing green. I got to pay extra attention. The 1-2 up in the zone, 2-2. And this one stroked into left center field, down for a hit. Center fielder Miller over to cut it off. That'll be a single there for DeLuca. And the 4th hit of the game already for St. Patrick. That'll bring up catcher Matt Ambrose. Ambrose hails from New Prague. St. Patrick, a couple of singles in the first, erased on the Seth Ambrose double play. And now Matt Ambrose bats. Now we got a meeting on the mall. 1-0 the count, 1 away, runner at first. We're tied at 1. Here in inning number 2. There's a strike. So Schneider, Wyman, and company meet. Now they're back at it. 1-1 the count, 1 away, runner at first. St. Patrick here in the second. Matt Ambrose at the plate. And the pitch down low. Blocked by the catcher, Wyman. Here's one hit in the gap. Coming on to make the catch in left center field. Toby Hanson made a long run. Got it about hip high. Now 2 outs, runner at first. And that'll bring up right fielder Jack Tagstall. Looked like that might get down for a hit in the gap in left center field, but Toby Hanson came over, made a nice grab for Delano and relayed it in quickly. Tagstall from Prior Lake, played at Cretin-Durham Hall. First pitch swinging high in the air to right field. Althoff coming on, makes the catch. Side retired. St. Patrick gets a run on 2 hits. The home run by Ben Taxdahl, and after 1.5, St. Patrick and Delano are tied at 1 here on NSPN.TV. What? Jack Taxdahl. Yeah, Taxdahl did. Oh. We move to bottom of inning number 2, St. Patrick and Delano, and due up for Delano, 5, 6, and 7, Jeff Altoff, Orrin Hinkle, and Jake Nelson. Delano, a run on a hit. The Janich home run in inning number 1. Trevor Davinsky, the pitcher for St. Patrick. Altoff had a hit yesterday and an RBI, and that win over Isani, 5-0. Altoff playing in right field. Made the put out to end the top of the second inning. Winner plays Nisswa. The Lightning, 5 home runs in that game. And there's a strike, 0-1. What a performance by Nate Duchesne. Winning pitcher, goes 8. 3 home runs, 8 RBI, a run scored. 5 for 5 overall. What a performance. Now 1-1 the count to the leadoff hitter, Altoff here in the second for the Delano Athletics. Now 1-2. DH waiting on Dick. Hinkle. This one towards second. Bromer grabs it, throws him out. 1 away, that'll bring up DH Orrin Hinkle. Hinkle 1 for 3, an RBI, a run scored, had a walk, struck out once, and that win over Isani on Saturday. Both of these teams playing their 3rd game of the state tournament. It's again title game tomorrow at noon in Faribault. There's a strike on the inside at the knees, 0-1. Came up empty, 0-2. Jake Nelson waiting on deck for Delano here. That was close. Some of the grandstand umpires wondering where that was. 1-2 now, the count 1 away. Nobody aboard. Foul to the screen, count rides along. We don't have Dumont and Buckman yet on the monitor here. Getting underway in Faribault. Winner plays Watertown at 4:30. 8 teams going in. Only 2 will survive the day here in Dundas and down in Faribault. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second of the game for Davinsky. With 2 away, nobody aboard. Jake Nelson playing at first base. Nelson, good day on Saturday. 2 for 4, 2 RBI. Struck out once. Big part of that win over Isani. There's a strike. Delano 4 runs in the 6th inning. They went ahead 1-0 in the top of the 4th. Get 4 in the 6th and get outstanding pitching in that win. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. No runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for Isani. That's fouled out of play. Count rides along at 0-2. Avery Leisman, one of the draftees from Litchfield. 7 innings, 7 hits. Struck out 7, walked 1. Jackson Royer, a couple of innings. There's a strikeout. So Davinsky strikes out 2 in the inning. Delano goes down 1-2-3. We have played 2 in Dundas, and we're tied at 1 here on NSPN.TV.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
We move to inning number 3, top of the St. Patrick order due up. Cal Bromer, Jack Fregis, and Ryan Fregis against Austin Schneider, the Delano starter, wearing 00. Wyman behind the plate. Paulson at third. Janich at short. Schlepper at second and Olson at first. Hanson in left. Miller in center, Altoff in right for the Delano Athletics. Cal Bromer retired on a ground out for St. Patrick. Back in inning number 1, 0 for 1. Bromer hails from Elko New Market, went to high school at Lakeville South, and college ball at Concordia St. Paul. Looks at ball 1, 1-0. High and away, 2-0. Now 3-0, missing low and away. Bromer 0 for 4 against Avon. Now 3-1. There's a walk, leadoff walk for Cal Bromer. Good start for the Irish here in the 3rd. That'll bring up Jack Fregis, who had a single in the 1st. One on, nobody out, top of the 3rd. Tie ball game. There's a chopper to 3rd, backing up, going to 2nd for 1, and on to 1st, not in time. So at 3rd base, Jack Paulson backed up on it. Made the relay to 2nd to get the lead runner, Cal Bromer. Jack Fregis reaches on the fielder's choice. 5-4 in the putout. That'll bring up Ryan Fregis, who had a single in the 1st. He was erased on that double play ball by Seth Ambrose. Ryan Fregis. Hit a 2-run walk-off home run on Saturday here in Dundas. A 5-4 victory. So the hero from Saturday for St. Patrick at the plate with a runner on and 1 out. And the pitch up high. Runner goes, throw down to 2nd. They got him. Good throw by Wyman. Tie and terrific throw. Got him. Adam Schlepper shaking up a little bit on that play. Looks like he'll be okay. Now 2 out, nobody aboard. Ryan Friedges at the plate. And that's a play of St. Patrick fans won't forget for a long time. Hit the home run off Avon's Cody Stitch. Two-run home run to win it for Friedges. Now ahead in the count 2-0. Seth Ambrose waiting on deck. Here's one stroke to left, and that is down for a hit. Toby Hanson, the left fielder, picks it up, relays it in. That is a solid single for Ryan Friedges. Now 2 for 2 on the day. 5th hit of the game for St. Patrick, and that'll bring up Seth Ambrose, who was not happy hitting into that inning-ending double play. I had it at 6-4-3, could have been 6-6-3. The players were at the bag. Yannick Schlepper. There's a curveball strike. Seth Ambrose, big kid. Great 4-year run at the University of Minnesota. Hockey, the 0-1, down low, 1-1. Ambrose 0 for 4 yesterday. Mentioned Friedges in his day. 2-run homer, the winner, the 2 RBI. Also scored a couple of runs in the game. He stands down at first base after that 2-out single to left. Austin Schneider checks the runner and delivers. Here's one hit down the line and to right. That is down for a hit, goes all the way to the corner. Runner around third headed for the plate. Ambrose trying for a triple. He's in safely. RBI triple for Seth Ambrose. St. Patrick takes a 2-1 lead. Kyle Rodas digs in. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to left in inning number 2. Rodas 3 hits and an RBI. That win over Avon. Break 1. Outside, 1-1. Ambrose goes the other way, down the right field line into the corner. There's a fly ball well out of play down the right field line. 1-2 the count. So Seth Ambrose hit into the double play to end the first. RBI triple here in the third. One outside, now 2-2. Second game of the day here in Dundas. Winner plays Nisswa at 4:30. And then Champlin Park in the B takes on Rochester. Rochester can seal the deal with a win. If the Low-Gators win, they'll play again tomorrow. 3-2 now the count. Kyle Rodas. That's a walk. Now runners at the corners and 2 out. Here in the third for the Irish. Second walk of the game, second walk of the inning. And now we have a meeting on the mound. That's going to be it. Schneider's going to leave. Schneider done after 2 2/3. And we got a new pitcher, and we'll sort all that out when we come back. here on NSPN.TV.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
And we are back here in Dundas. Pitching change made. Mike Weber now into pitch for Delano, and Ben Taxtall will be in the plate. Taxtall hit a one-out solo homer in the second. He is 0 for 1. He is 1 for 1. One-out solo home run in the second. 1 for 1. Up high. 1-0 the count. Runners at the corners now, 2 out. There's a strike, 1-1. Taxtall 1 for 3 on Saturday. There's a strike. 1-2 the count. Seth Ambrose at third after the RBI triple. Kyle Rodas at first. This one toward third, knocked down by Paulson. Across the diamond in time. But St. Patrick grabs the lead. And that RBI triple by Ambrose. After 2.5, it's 2-1 St. Patrick leading Delano. And we get ready to move to the bottom of the third here in Dundas. Steve Thompson along with camera operator extraordinaire Kid Callis. Big thanks to our hosts here in Dundas. And of course, Minnesota Baseball Association, and a wonderful run here at the state tournaments, and everybody loving this great weather here on Labor Day weekend. 8, 9, and 1 in the Delano lineup here in the bottom of the third, trailing 2-1. Ty Wyman, the catcher, is going to dig in. Big swing and a miss. Trevor Davinsky, the starter for the Irish. Behind the plate, Matt Ambrose. A big swing and a miss for Wyman. Wyman 0 for 3. With 3 strikeouts in that win over Isani on Saturday. He strikes out there. 4th strikeout of the game for Davinsky. 3rd in a row. Delano was retired 1-2-3 in the second. They got that Yannick home run in the first. Now it's Adam Schlepper playing at second base. And there's one down low, ball one. Schlepper 0 for 4 with a strikeout on Saturday. This one fouled out of play, 1-1. A year ago, Sobieski beat Watertown 3-0 and 11 to win C. Here's one towards short. Jack Friedges charges, throws behind the bag, and dug out of there by Seth Ambrose at first. Made a long stretch toward the outfield side of the bag. Quite a pick. 6-3 to put out, 2 away, nobody aboard. Top of the order, Brady Miller for Delano. That was a great stretch, and now the umpires are visiting about it. Did Ambrose keep his foot on the bag? A long conversation. Right now, 2 outs on the board, but we'll see. And it is an out. So Schlepper retired 6-3. The throw by Jack Friedges up the line. And quite a stretch by Ambrose. He's a big guy and he needed every inch. Miller lined out to short. He's 0 for 1. Coming back in the first. First pitch, slap foul down the left field line. There's a grandstand beyond the dugout, and then an area where folks can stand along the fence and watch the action. Aaron Dundas. Great job by the ground crew. There's a strike, 0-2. After the first 2 weekends of the tournament, the grounds crews deserve a breather this weekend, and they certainly are getting it. Great weather. 0-2 pitch on the way. 2 away, nobody aboard. Delano batting in the third. Cold. Strike 3, no. Grandstand umpires, we were waiting and waiting, didn't get it. 1-2. Wow. That fooled me. The 1-2. Now 2-2. And Trevor Davinsky is like, okay. Two. Now 3-2. Trevor Davinsky's thinking, how do I have to throw a pitch here to get Brady Miller? Miller, the leadoff man for Delano. Batting now, 2 outs, nobody aboard. That slap foul over the grills. Fortunately, the grills, etc., are protected by tents. Now the 3-2. Back to the pitcher. Shortstop Friedges can't do anything. Pitcher Davinsky put out his hand, tried to barehand it. Probably not the best idea for a pitcher. It's going to go as Trevor Yannick hit that home run in the first. They did rule it a hit with 2 outs. Second hit of the game for Delano. Pitch upside. Or up high. 1-0. Yannick hit the home run, the solo homer to left in the first. At that time, gave Delano a 1-0 lead. They trail now 2-1. St. Patrick, their runs coming in the second and the third. They have 6 hits. There's one at the letters, 1-1. Toby Hanson waiting on deck. Throw over to first, runner gets back. 1-1 the count. Off the catcher and to the screen. 1-2. Fairmont beat St. Patrick in the 2020 title game. Jordan beat Hutchinson in 19, 4-2. The 1-2. There's a called strike 3. Fifth strikeout of the game for Davinsky. And we have played 3. And St. Patrick leading Delano 2-1 on NSPN.TV.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
There we go to the top of the fourth in Dundas. St. Patrick leading 2-1, and the Irish will send the bottom third of their order. Dom DeLuca, Matt Ambrose, and Jack Taxtall to the plate. DeLuca had a single in inning number 2. Mike Weber, relief pitcher. Austin Schneider went 2 2/3. Weber came in, got the final out of inning number 3. Here he works in the 4th, ball 1. DeLuca in the air to center field, over to his left, and then dropping the ball was Brady Miller. Miller, the center fielder, Jeff Althoff, the right fielder, converged, and Miller just dropped it. DeLuca's aboard. E8, first error of the game on the center fielder. Miller had it in his glove, and it just popped out. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter in the Irish order, Matt Ambrose. Fly ball to left at inning number 2. He's 0 for 1. You don't see that very much. Like I say, Althoff was right there. Miller had it in his glove, and it just fell out. The home plate umpire made the call. There's a bunt laid down. Paulson grabs at third, throw to first. Got him. Luca moves up. Ambrose 5-3 sacrifice. And that'll bring up Jack Taxtall, the right fielder. He flied out to right in inning number 2. He's 0 for 1. So Taxtall digs in for the Irish. Taxtall had a hit in the win yesterday for the Irish. Here's one hit high in the air to center field. Miller back into the shade near the fence. Makes the catch, relays it into the infield. The runner will tag from second to third. That was a long fly ball out that chased Miller all the way to the wall in center field. But he made the grab and relayed it in. And now 2 out and a runner at third. And that'll bring up top of the order and Cal Bromer. Bromer grounded out in the first, walked in the third. Jack Taxtall hit it well. The dead center field. There's one way outside. The Catcher Ty Wyman stabs it. Now the 1-0. Hit high in the air again towards center field. Miller there, puts it away. So Miller made the error earlier in the inning, but it didn't hurt. It's the final 2 outs of the inning. So he gets redemption. After 3.5, St. Patrick leading Delano 2-1 here on NSPN.TV. Scoreboard update from Faribault Bell Field. Dumont leading Buckman 2-1. Winner plays Watertown at 4:30. Watertown beat Bird Island 3-2. The Red Devils get 2 runs in the 8th to come back and win that one. The winner here in Dundas will take on Nisswa. They pounded Jordan 14-2 in 8 innings earlier today. And 1 for the books. Nate DeShane for the Nisswa Lightning. Starting pitcher and winning pitcher. 5 for 5, 2 singles, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. 5 home runs for the Lightning in that one. We go to the bottom of the 4th for Delano, 3, 4, and 5 in their order. Toby Hanson, Jack Paulson, and Jeff Altoff. Against St. Patrick starter Trevor Davinsky. Swing and a miss. Davinsky's been in command, 5 strikeouts, giving up a couple of hits, including the home run to Yannick. Outside 1-1. What a great day to be at the park. State tournament. There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. MNBaseball.org is the Minnesota Baseball Association website. There's a swing and just got a piece of it. 1-2. Goes down and gets it into center field. Ben Taxtall on. Left fielder Kyle Rodas came in, can't get it. Fell into no man's land in left center field. Shortstop out Jack Fregis. Left fielder Kyle Rodas, center fielder Ben Taxtall. Nobody could get it. I'm thinking that goes for a hit for Toby Hanson for Delano to lead it off here in the 4th. And it does. It'll be their 3rd hit of the game. This will be a cleanup hitter, Jack Paulson. Fly ball to right in the 1st. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch, outside ball 1. St. Patrick, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Delano, 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Matt Ambrose behind the plate. It's 2-0. Ryan Fregis at 3rd, Jack Fregis at short. Cal Bromer at 2nd, Seth Ambrose at 1st. Kyle Rodas in left, Ben Taxtall in center, Jack Taxtall in right for the Irish. This one hit hard in the air to center field. Ben Taxtall has it measured. Hardly had to move, waiting for that one to come down. And the runner stays at 1st with 1 away. That'll bring up Jeff Altoff, the right fielder. Altoff yesterday, 0 for 3, but had an RBI and a run scored in the game, had a walk. Altoff, once again, the right fielder, swings, runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. Big collision out there. Cal Bromer took the worst of that as Hanson slid into him. Stolen base for Toby Hanson. Now a runner in scoring position with one out here in the bottom of the fourth for Delano. Number 5 hitter at the plate, Jeff Altoff. That one fouled. I don't know if that caught the catcher or the umpire. I think it caught the catcher. The umpire is going to go out and give the catcher a little time. But Matt Ambrose looks pretty ready to go. He's still in his crouch out there. Umpire gives the plate a brush. And now we're ready to go. 0-2 the count to Altoff. To the pitcher and through. Right back up through the box. Runner around third. Headed to the plate. And that's going to be a game-tying RBI single for Altoff. Hanson stole the base. Scores from second on that single. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Orrin Hinkle, the DH, he struck out in the second, 0 for 1. Fourth hit of the game for Delano. MBA Athletics DH is at the plate. 1-0 the count. High and away, 2-0. Fouled out of play, 2-1. Dumont Saints, Buckman Billy Goat. Saints up 2-1. That game in the second. Down the road in Faribault. There's a strike. Hinkle didn't know about that one. He thought it was high and away. Count 2-2. Trevor Davinsky. This is outside there, 3-2. Hinkle wondered about that one. One on, one in, one out. Runner goes again, and that's a walk for Hinkle. And Hinkle gets the bases on balls. First walk of the game given up by Davinsky. He has 5 strikeouts in the book. That'll bring up Jake Nelson. Playing down at first base for Delano. He struck out to end inning number 2. The only inning Delano's been retired, 1-2-3, was inning number 2. It's fouled out of play to the right. 0-1. Never know what you're going to see when you show up at the ballpark, but Nate DeShane for Nisswa. 5 for 5, 3 home runs, 8 RBI earlier. What a performance. Fly ball into center field. Paxtall to his left, makes the catch, throws down to third. 2 away. His second put out of the inning, that'll bring up Ty Wyman, the catcher. Wyman struck out to start inning number 3, one of 3 consecutive strikeouts for Davinsky. Struck out the last 2 in the second, and then Wyman to start the third. Runners at first and second. And here's a little number toward third. Throw on the run, wild! And a run's gonna score. Little chopper toward third. Ryan Free just charges, throws on the run. Wild throw. Seth Ambrose couldn't flag it down. Wyman banged up on the play. Nevertheless, a run scores. It's 3-2 Delano. Now runners at the corners, 2 out. First error of the game on St. Patrick. And now 0-1 the count to the number 9 hitter, Adam Schlepper. Grounded out to short in the third. Here's one towards short. Stabbed by Jack Free, just falls down, throws from his back, and didn't get him. But what an unbelievable play to knock it down in the hole and throw from his back, and still almost got him. Another run scores. 4-2 Delano. Runners at first and second. And the pitch towards short. Free just grabs it, goes the short way to get the out. And the lead runner there, 6-4, but Delano bats 8. They score 3 and grab a 4-2 lead. Hits are even at 6 apiece. Both teams have 1 error. Here on NSPN.TV.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
We head to the top of the 5th inning for St. Patrick, now down 4-2. 2, 3, and 4 in their order. Jack Freegis, Ryan Freegis, and Seth Ambrose against Delano pitcher Mike Weber, who came in relief in the bottom of the, or I should say top of the 3rd inning. Got the final out there. 2-6-1 for St. Patrick. Delano 4-6-1. Once again, Freegis to bat. Had a single in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice and then caught stealing. Terrific throw by Ty Wyman, got him. Weber's pitch. Hit high in the air to left. Hanson going back to the fence. Gone! Jack Freegis leads off with a home run. Second home run of the game for the Irish. And just like that, it's a 4-3 game. Now Ryan Freegis will bat. He's got a couple of hits and a run scored. Both singles. Freegis playing at third base. Curveball, top of the zone strike. Good pitch. 0-1 the count. Freegis, 2-run homer to beat Avon. 5-4 on Saturday. Now 1-1 the count. Freegis swinging the hot bat after the walk-off winner on Saturday. Now the 1-1. It's pulled well foul. He hit it hard, but well foul down the left field line. 1-2 now the count. Leadoff home run for Jack Freegis. Pulls the Irish to within 1 here in the 5th. Another one chopped foul, 1-2. Kit Callis, our camera operator, Steve Thompson from Dundas. One of those days you just want to bottle up and bring out in January. Called strike 3. Weber gets a strikeout. And it's the first strikeout for Delano pitching today. Now that brings up Seth Ambrose, cleanup hitter. This one hit toward short and through for a hit. He had that RBI triple in the third, hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the first. He has his second hit of the game and the 8th hit on this Sunday for the Irish. 1 on, 2 out. And the batter is going to be, or I should say, 1 on, 1 out. And Kyle Rodas, the left fielder. Fly ball to left in the second, a walk in the third. Ball 1. Jack Fregis, a solo home run to left. Ryan Fregis struck out looking. Now Seth Ambrose, a single. Another curveball missing inside. 2-0. Toby Hanson in left. Brady Miller in center. Jeff Altoff in right for Delano. This one a hacked foul. 2-1. Great in the shade, little warm in the sun. A little bit of a breeze. Now 3-1. Mike Weber for Delano. In relief of Austin Schneider, who started and went 2 2/3. And he gets a walk. Runners at first and second and 1 out for St. Patrick here in the 5th. We'll bring up Ben Taxtall. Taxtall, the 1-out home run in the second. And grounded out in the third. 1 for 2. Quick meeting between Ty Wyman and Mike Weber on the mound. St. Patrick 2 home runs in the game. Delano, home run as well. Over Yannick in the first. 1-0 the count. For St. Patrick, run in the second, run in the third, run in the 5th. For Delano, 1 in the first, 3 in the 4th. There's a strike. The outside edge, 1-1. I'd say the dominant smell at the moment are the cheese curds here in Dundas. And if it wasn't working, I'd partake. There's a curveball, 2-1. They smell great. I had a burger last Sunday, and it was quite good. 2-1. Curveball up in the zone, 3-1. Jack Fregis leadoff home run. Ryan Fregis strikeout. Now a single and a walk. Ben Taxtall. And now we got a mound visit here for Delano. Didn't notice any bullpen activity. Earlier in the inning, catcher Ty Wyman went out to talk. And now Delano, an extended meeting on the mound. A lot of hits already. Top of the 5th inning. All right, we're back at a 3-1 the count. Runners at first and second. 1 out, top of the 5th. Batter Ben Taxtall. Almost hit him. He gets a walk. Second walk in a row, and they're now loaded. Second consecutive walk, third overall, and that'll bring up Dom DeLuca, the DH. Single in the second, reached on an error in the fourth. And the pitch, down low, ball 1-0, no room to go. Still don't see any activity in that Delano bullpen down the right field line. And we have stirring and people headed that way. So we do have Delano Athletics headed down to the bullpen. There's a called strike, 1-1. They're loaded. 1-1 the count, one out. One already in. St. Patrick trailing 4-3. And the pitch hammered in the air to center field, going back. Brady Miller way back to the fence. Makes the catch. Runner tanks from third and scores. We're tied at 4. Sac fly RBI. Ambrose scoring from third to tie it at 4. Rodas goes to third. Taxtall stays at first. Now 2 away. And Matt Ambrose is going to bat. Fly ball to left in inning number 2. And then a sac bunt in the 4th. Retired on a nice play by third baseman Jack Paulson. Charging in and throwing him out. There's strike 1. So Weber trying to dance out of a big jam here. St. Patrick's tied it up at 4. Time is called. Buckman's gone ahead of Dumont 6-2, second inning in Faribault. The Billy Goats blow it open. Throw over to first, runner dives back. Winner there takes on Watertown at 4:30. Winner here takes on Nisswa at 4:30. The Lightning, bats were booming in that 14-2 8-inning win over Jordan. The 0-1, big swing and a miss. Ambrose trying to hit it to Faribault.
Come on, Matt. Base hit.
0-2 now the count. The Irish catcher. Called strike 3. Big strikeout there for Weber and Delano. But the Irish come back and tie it through 4.5, 4-4 here on NSPN.TV, the Neighborhood Sports Network. Trevor Yannick batting, solo home run in the first, struck out in the third. 1 for 2, 4-4 ball game, bottom of the 5th. Trevor Davinsky on the mound for the St. Patrick Irish. Swings into his windup and delivers, fouled straight back. Trevor was on it. Strike one. Buckman Billy Goats up on Dumont 6-2, second inning. Wild one there, and Faribault, Meesville. We're here in Dundas, doing a great job on this 22 state tournament. 1-1 up high. 2-1. 2, 3, and 4 in this Delano order here in the bottom of the 5th. There's a curveball strike. 2-2. 5 strikeouts, just 1 walk for Davinsky. Here's one through the hole into right field. Diving attempt by Seth Ambrose at first. Couldn't get there. Leadoff single by Yannick. He's 2 for 3. Now Toby Hanson struck out in the first. Single, stole a base, scored a run in the 4th. Delano, their runs coming 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 4th. And they get the leadoff man aboard. That was the 7th hit of the ball game for the Athletics. This one fouled out of play to the left. Oh, and 1 the count to Toby Hanson, the left fielder. Ball's really been flying today so far in Dundas. The 0-1 upstairs. 1-1. Wind has not been a factor today. We've had a breeze, but ball carrying well today. 1-1. Up high and away, 2-1. Pitching such a premium on this day because you got to come back and play again at 4:30. Teams in this game, either St. Patrick or Delano, will take on this one. There's a fly ball into shallow left. Shortstop Jack Fregis out, and he makes the play in front of his left fielder Kyle Rodas. One away, runner at first. That'll bring up Jack Paulson. Paulson, a couple of fly ball outs. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game today. 4-4, bottom of the 5th. Up high, ball 1. A lot of great nicknames in this tournament, but Buckman Billy Goats. Top 3. This one smashed through the hole into left for a hit by the third baseman Ryan Fregis. Second hit of the inning for Delano. 8th hit of the game, and they have runners at first and second and 1 out. Jeff Altoff, the right fielder. Altoff had a RBI single in the 4th. Grounded out in inning number 2, 1 for 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Teams have combined on 16 hits. Each team has an error, and we're knotted at 4. Davinsky's pitch. They throw down behind the runner and get him. Matt Ambrose to Seth Ambrose, and they got Jack Paulson leading the wrong way. Out number 2. Fine play by Matt Ambrose. And then a great grab by Seth Ambrose to put the tag on him. 2-3. Yannick still at second base. And the count 1-0 to Altoff. 1-0. Outside 2-0. It's a big throw, but Seth Ambrose had to go up, bring it down quickly to get the tag on, and he did. Count 2-0. D.H. Hinkle waiting on deck. Long stare down between the pitcher and the runner at second. The umpire's had enough. Calls timeout. Now some fans have gathered outside the fence and right. And some fans out. Here's one stroked into left field. And it drops for a hit. Runner around third will score. And that is a big two-out RBI single for Jeff Altoff. His second of the game. And Delano grabs a 5-4 lead back. Well, just died in front of Kyle Rodas, the left fielder. Couldn't get to it. Now 9 hits, 3 in the inning for Delano. And they're still batting, and the batter is Owen Hinkle, the DH. Hinkle struck out in the second, walked and scored in the fourth. 0 for 1. There's a strike. Outside edge. 0-2. Hinkle again expressing his displeasure, but not doing enough to get the heave-ho. In an 0-2 hole. While outside 1-2.
Jump on him, let's go.
There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. 6th strikeout of the game for Davinsky, but Delano gets a run on 3 hits and they leave 1. We have played 5 in Dundas. Delano leading St. Patrick 5-4 here on NSPN.TV. And let's take a look at some highlights from Saturday.
Against them, Rochester Royals, a looping to fly ball to left. It's going to get to the gap and down. That will score 1. It could score 2. It does. And Drew Block. Line drive base hit. That might get to the gap for Raiola. It does get past the center fielder Werner, so that will score the run. And heading on to third is Raiola. He's safe.
And here is the 1-1 delivery. Swung on a hit high in the air to left field. Stitch going back, going back, going back, going back. It is gone! Walk him off! Ryan Fridges with a 2-run homer!
From the stretch comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a line drive up the middle, base hit. Around third, coming in to score. Here comes the throw. It's on to Howe. Rhode Island wins in the bottom of the 13th. 1-0.
We go to the 6th. 5-4 Delano. St. Patrick batting here in the top of the 6th inning. 9-1-2 in their order. Jack Taxtall 0 for 2. Couple of fly ball outs. Digs in. Mike Weber. Delivers ball 1. Weber faced 7, gave up 2 runs in the 5th. Could have been more, but fought back to get a strikeout. Now 0-1. Count. Jack Taxtall, the right fielder, for St. Patrick. There's a curveball up in the eyes. 1-1. 6-2 Buckman leading Dumont. 3rd inning, Faribault. Here's the 2-1. Inside now, 3-1. As we start the 6th, St. Patrick 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Delano 5, 9-1. This one into left field for a hit. Solid single for Taxtall to get it started here in the 6th. Hits are now even at 9 apiece. Top of the order, Cal Bromer. Ground out in the 1st. Walk in the 3rd. Fly ball to center in the 4th. And we have a meeting on the mound. This could be the end of the line for Weber. And we're going to have some changes, and we're going to sort out those changes in a moment here on NSPN.TV. Third pitcher coming on for Delano here in the 6th. And we'll get to it in a moment here on NSPN.TV.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
All right, Jake Nelson comes in from first to pitch. Looks like Adam Schlepper has moved from second to first. And now we got to try and figure out who's at second base. Kind of one step at a time. And it looks like James Otto will be at second base for Delano. So Otto at second, Schlepper at first, Nelson the third pitcher to work for the Delano Athletics, the right-hander. Leadoff single for Taxdahl. Now it'll be Cal Bromer. Bromer, 2 ground out, pop out, and a walk, as we mentioned. He's playing at second base for St. Patrick. Bluff throw over there. First pitch, fouled out of play to the right. There was some talk in this third game of the day, which would be a semifinal between Nisswa and the winner of this game. And Nate Duchesne, who was the starting pitcher and winner through a complete game, might come back and pitch at 4:30. 5 for 5, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. This one down low. 1-1 the count. Taxdahl, the leadoff man, aboard. Then the pitching change. Now it's Jake Nelson. It's lifted in the air into shallow left field. Shortstop out. Yannick puts it away. 1 out. Got to bring up Jack Fregis. Fregis had a single in the first, reached on a fielder's choice, caught stealing. Great throw by Ty Wyman got him. And then in the 5th, a home run to left. That was the 3rd run of the game for the Irish. They trail right now 5-4, and there's the strike. 0-1 the count. Plenty of cold beverages here in Dundas. A lot of smiles. Why not? There's another strike going 2. Even some umbrellas out. Not a lot of humidity in the air. Intense sunshine. The 0-2. Stroke towards second. Soft liner caught. Back to first. Double play. So Fregis lines into a 4-3 double play. We have played 5.5, and Delano still leads St. Patrick 5-4 on NSPN.TV, the Neighborhood Sports Network. We get ready to go to the bottom of the sixth inning for Delano, trying to pad that 5-4 lead. Bottom third of the order. Jake Nelson, who's now pitching, catcher Ty Wyman, and Adam Schlepper, who started at second, is now down at first base against Trevor Davinsky. Davinsky, 6 strikeouts, and has walked just 1. Big inning so far for Delano, 3 runs in the 4th. They also had 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 5th. First pitch to Nelson, towards short. Jack Friedge is up with it, throws, got him. 1 away. Going to bring up catcher Ty Wyman. By the way, Nelson 0 for 3. Wyman a strikeout and a hit. Is it coming in the 4th? He is 1 for 2. There's a strike. Davinsky, a good start here in the bottom of the 6th. For Delano. Or for St. Patrick against Delano. There's another strike going 2. He's pouring it in there. One fouled back. 0-2 the count. Way up high, 1-2. 1 out, nobody aboard, bottom of the 6th. Delano leading at 5-4. There's a curveball. Missing, 2-2. Grandstand umpires. Not sure about that. Here's the 2-2. This one down the left field line. Fair. Headed toward the corner. This will go for extra bases. Ty Wyman, a 1-out double. That'll bring up Adam Schlepper. Schlepper now down at first base after starting the game at second. Catcher's going to come out. Pinch runner for Delano. Jackson Helly.
Come on, Helly, stay awake out there.
Come on, Adam, we need a hit.
5 for Delano, looking for more here in the 6th. 1-out double by Wyman. He'll go to the bench. Helly the pinch runner. Schlepper grounded out in the 3rd. Down in the dirt, 1-1. Big swing, came up empty, 1-2.
Let's go, Devo.
2-2 the count, 1 away, runner at second. Bottom of the 6th inning. Matt Ambrose behind the plate for the Irish. Davinsky winds. Fouled out of play, 2-2. Buckman Billy Goats lead the Dumont Saints 6-2 in the 4th at Bell Field in Faribault. Good battle here between Schlepper and Davinsky. Toward third, Ryan Friedges grabs across the diamond, got him. Runner tries to move up, not in time. Ellie, the pinch runner, dangerous play, sneaks in there. Schlepper retired 5-3, two-away runner at third. Now Brady Miller, the center fielder. Miller's hit came in the third, reaching on fielder's choice in the fourth. One and one the count to Miller. Now 1-2. Runner at third base. Delano up by one. Little number toward first. Grabbed by Seth Ambrose, steps on the base. And he is retired. So none damage done. Delano gets a runner as far as third on the Lyman double. But they failed to score. 6 in the books. And the Athletics lead the Irish 5-4 here on NSPN.TV.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.TV. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.TV will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.TV.
There we go to the top of the seventh inning. Delano leading St. Patrick 5-4. Totals Delano 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. St. Patrick 4-9-1. Jake Nelson out there to pitch. Third to work for Delano. And he'll face 3, 4, and 5 in the Irish order. Ryan Fregis, Seth Ambrose, and Kyle Rodas. Fregis 2 for 3. A run scored and a strikeout. Singles coming in the first and third, strikeout in the fifth.
Now batting number 21, the Lions, Fregis.
Low and away, ball one. Buckman's extended their lead to 7-2 over Dumont in the fourth and Faribault. Here's one toward short. Trevor Yannick grabs it. Long throw way up high. Runner safe. That was a tough chance. We'll see if it's a hit or an error here. Fregis is aboard to lead it off for St. Patrick here in the seventh. That'll go as a hit.
Number 7, Seth.
Deep in the hole. And now it's going to bring up Seth Ambrose. Hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the first. RBI triple in the third. Single and a run scored in the fifth. Oh. Number out in front of the plate. Foul ball. 0-1. His triple went down the right field line into the corner. He was thinking 3 all the way. The second run of the game for St. Patrick on that RBI. Here's a curveball stroke to left, solid hit. His third consecutive hit. And St. Patrick in business, runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the seventh inning, and Kyle Rodas due up. Rodas a fly ball to left in the second. Had a walk in the third, a walk again in the fifth. And now we got another conference coming up on the mound. Don't see any activity down in the Delano bullpen down the right field line at the moment. Urtis once again from Lakeville. Played down at Iowa State on their club team. Arotas in a big spot. It's in the number 5 hole for the Irish. Wearing number 2. Ryan Fregis, Seth Ambrose start out with singles. Jake Nelson still in the game and strike 1. Don't see any activity in the bullpen, so the assumption would be if more pitching help, it would come from the players on the field right now for Delano. Both teams wearing green. And I don't know if you can see it on your monitor, but Delano more of a Kelly green and St. Patrick a darker green, almost a forest green. If you're familiar with color palettes, the 0-1. This one towards short on a line. Yannick to second for 1, on to first in the dirt. Run will score. We're tied. I don't even know if they got the lead runner. Yeah, they did. So Rodas reaches on the fielder's choice. Ambrose retired 6-4. Ryan Fregis comes all the way to round to score to make it a 5-5 ball game. So now 1 out, runner at first. The batter is Ben Taxtall, the center fielder. Solo home run in the second. A ground out and a walk in the book for him today, and there's strike 1. Looked like it could be 2. Can't assume the double play. Run comes all the way around to score. We're not at 5. There's a chopper toward short. Yannick goes the short way for 1. On to first. Good pick over there by Schlepper. So there's a 6-4-3 double play. There was 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and nobody left. Well, after 6.5, it is stretch time in Dundas, and we are tied at 5 here on NSPN.TV. Scoreboard check from Faribault. Buckman leading Dumont 8-2 now. That game in the 5th inning. And the winner gets the Watertown Red Devils today at 4:30. Meanwhile, the winner here gets Nisswa in the 4:30 game.
Come on, Trevor, get on base.
Now batting for Delano. Number 17, Trevor Yannick.
Trevor Yannick to bat. Good game. Home run in the first to get Delano started. Had a single and a run scored in the 5th. Strikeout came in the 3rd inning, 2 for 3. The 0-1 pitch. Little low, 1-1. Big thanks to Kit Callis. Always great to work with Kit. Doing a phenomenal job on camera as always. 2-1 now the count. It's outside, 3-1. The nightcap here will be Class B. Rochester against Champlin Park. Smash foul, 3-2. Hit hard, but foul. Champlin Park needs a win to force another matchup with Rochester. They can win the title outright with a win here in Dundas tonight. Chanhassen's reign is over after 5 straight. Here's one slapped to right for a hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And the 11th hit of the game for Delano. And now Toby Hanson, the left fielder, struck out in the 1st, had a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the 4th, then popped out to short in the 5th. Toby Hanson, the left fielder. This one into center field for a hit. Back-to-back hits for Delano here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now runners at 1st and 2nd, and Jack Paulson. Actually had that wrong. 4 in a row for Chan. Meesville beat Chanhassen in 17, 9-5. And Chan beat Meesville in 18. They took down Dundas in 19. Beat the Moorhead Brewers in 20. And in 21 beat Meesville. And now we got another meeting of the minds on the mound for St. Patrick. Trevor Davinsky in hot water here. Still don't see any activity in the bullpen. Ambrose will come behind the plate. The batter is Jack Paulson. His hit came in the 5th. Then he was picked off. A couple of fly ball outs, 1 for 3. A lot of crooked numbers on the board in this one here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Delano's runs, 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. St. Patrick, single runs in the 2nd and 3rd, 2 in the 5th, and then 1 here in the 7th. 1 up high, ball 1, 1-0. Yannick and Hanson get hits here to start inning number 7. Seth Ambrose in at 1st. There's a hack, ball out of play, 1-1. Ryan Friedges at 3rd, Jack Friedges at short. Cal Bromer at 2nd, and then as I mentioned, Seth Ambrose creeping in on the grass over at 1st. Outfield deep straight away. Rodas in left. Ben Taxtall in center. Jack Taxtall in right. Big swing now, 1-2. Jack Paulson, the cleanup hitter. Jeff Altoff, the right fielder, waiting on deck. 5-5 ball game. They're in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2. Fouled again. Ball 2. 2-2, nobody aboard, or nobody out. 2 aboard. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Davinsky's pitch. curve ball up high, 3-2. Then that one gets away from the pitcher. And it's grabbed by Bromer at second. Nobody's able to advance on the play. Buckman still leading Dumont. 8-2 in the fifth in Faribault. Play is completed in Measville, the third site in this state tournament. 3-2 on the way. Hit high in the air to center field. Ben Tagstall to his left, makes a catch, sets himself up. Runner tags from second, throw into third, not in time. Both runners move up. And Ben Tagstall couldn't have done more. Got behind the ball, set up beautifully. Throw into third was on the button, and the runner just beat it. Yannick at third, Hanson at second. One away, and Jeff Altoff. And now for St. Patrick. Ryan Hayes out there, wearing number 26. And I think they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with Altoff. They're not going to make a change. DaVinci's going to stay in for the Irish in a 5-5 ball game here in the bottom of the seventh. Altoff grounded out in the second. RBI single in the fourth. RBI single in the fifth. So they're going to put Altoff on and load him up. They are loaded for Delano, and now the DH, Oren Hinkle up. Hinkle fouls one to the screen, right on it. Fouls it away, 0-1. Hinkle a walk and a run scored in the fourth, otherwise 2 strikeouts in the game. The 0-1 pitch on the way, down in the dirt, 1-1. 1-1. Balled well out of play. 1-2. Obviously a huge spot in this game. Tied at 5. Slap foul again. 1-2. Trevor Davinsky, the starter. Working here into the seventh. Jake Nelson, who's now the pitcher for Delano, on deck. Pitcher steps off. They are loaded. Yannick at third, Hanson at second. Altoff at first. Here's one hit in the air towards short, caught by Jack Freegis. 2 outs. Soft liner to Jack Freegis, backed up, caught it. Nobody was able to advance. They're still loaded. Jake Nelson started at first, now pitching. Struck out in the second. Fly ball to center in the fourth. Grounded out to short in the sixth. 0 for 3. 5-5 ball game. Bottom of the seventh. Bases loaded. 2 out in the pitch. Strike 1. Still 8-2 Buckman in Faribault in the fifth. Fouled back. 0-2. Trevor Davinsky battling back for St. Patrick. Gave up 2 singles, got a walk, or got an out, then a walk. Intentional. Way up high, did he go? Yes, he did! Nelson strikes out. 7th of the game for Davinsky, and it comes with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. We are tied at 5. Inning number 8 coming up here on NSPN.TV. There we go to the top of the 8th in Dundas, home of the Dukes. Memorial Park. What a day. Final weekend of the state tournament, Class B and C. 4 games today here in Dundas, including Class B in the nightcap. Champlain Park against Rochester. Rochester can win the title with the win tonight. Go-Getters trying to force a decisive game tomorrow. Bottom third of the order up for the St. Patrick Irish here in the 8th. DeLuca, Ambrose, and Jack Taxtall against Jake Nelson, third pitcher to work for Delano in the ballgame. Dom DeLuca, single in the second, reached on an error in the 4th. Sac fly RBI in the 5th. Ball 1. Way outside, stabbed by the catcher Wyman. There's the strike, 1-1. Jack Paulson at third, Trevor Yannick at second, James Otto now at second, and Adam Schlepper at first. Toby Hanson in left, Brody Miller in center, Jeff Altoff in right, Ty Wyman behind the plate. 2-1 the count. It's a big cut, 2-2. But Dom DeLuca, the DH for the Irish. That's there between Jordan and New Prague. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Get the leadoff batter. Third strikeout of the day for Delano pitching. And now it's going to bring up Matt Ambrose, the catcher. Fly ball to left in the second. Sack bunt in the 4th, struck out in the 5th. 0 for 2. Ball 1. There's a strike at the letters, 1-1. 1 out, nobody aboard, top of the 8th inning. This one fouled straight back, high and out of play. 1-2. Every game of the state tournament here on the Neighborhood Sports Network and ESPN.TV. 1-2, went down to get it, tough chance, third base. Paulson in, throws on the run. What a pick by Schlepper at first. Paulson charging, throwing, and Schlepper dug it out. That deserves a star. 2 out, nobody on. Number 9 hitter Jack Taxtall, the right fielder. 1 for 3, a single came in the 6th. That leadoff single in the 6th led to a pitching change. There's one outside, ball 1. Saw Mike Weber leave. Jake Nelson come in for Delano. 1-0 on the way. Towards second. Otto grabs, throws, got him. So St. Patrick goes quickly and quietly, 1-2-3, top of the 8th. We have played 7.5, and we're still knotted at 5. Just to get you up to date on what's still to come here on NSPN.TV, the Neighborhood Sports Network. We'll have a Class C semifinal. Nisswa against the winner of this game, Bill Hupp with the call. Then, as I mentioned, that Class B tilt Rochester with the win takes the B title against Champlain Park. Low Gators need a win to play again on Monday, Labor Day. Bill Hupp will call the final 2 games. Kit Callis going all the way today on camera. 4 games in Dundas. And once again, I'd just like to take time to thank our hosts here in Dundas and the Minnesota Baseball Association. mnbaseball.org, the website. Get all the information on the tournament, records, etc. We got a new pitcher out there for the Irish. So Trevor Davinsky goes 7. 5 runs, 12 hits, had an error behind him. Zach Surer is going to pitch. And Ty Wyman, the catcher, is going to lead it off for Delano. Bottom of the 8th, first pitch, a strike.
Come on, Jack, strike this guy out. I want a beer.
Surer from New Prague, played at Lakeville North. 1-1 now the count. One, leadoff batter, the catcher Wyman. Number 8 hitter in their order. Now 1-2. Number 9, Adam Schlepper, top of the order, Brady Miller for Delano. A 1-2. Now 2-2, just outside. 2-2 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Wyman strikes out for the second time in the game. 8 strikeout for St. Patrick pitching, and Adam Schlepper will bat. First pitch to Schlepper, back to the screen. Strike 1. Smoke from the grills drifting into your picture. Breeze freshens a bit. A big cut and a miss. Zach Surer doing a good job for St. Patrick. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch. Little number off the mound. Surer is going to flip it. 1-3 in the putout, 2 away. Brady Miller, the center fielder, will bat. Miller, single and 4 trips. Brady Miller. There's a strike. The Zach Surer come in, throwing strikes. 0-1. 2 away, nobody aboard. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 5. Now 1-1. Inside at the ankles. Right back to the pitcher, knocked down by Surer. Picks it up, throws it high, but it's caught by Ambrose for the out. Well, Delano goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th, tied at 5, here in Dundas on NSPN.TV.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We go to the ninth, 5-5. Top of the order up for the St. Patrick Irish. Bromer, Jack Freegis, Ryan Freegis. Meanwhile, a Buckman Billy Goat blowout in Faribault, leading Dumont 13-2 in the fifth. All Billy Goats. Down the road, winner there gets Watertown. Winner here gets Nisswa. Jake Nelson still on the mound for Delano. Third pitcher to work for the Athletics. Here's Cal Bromer. A walk, otherwise 0 for 3. And we are ready to go here in the ninth, tied at 5. First pitch, high and tight, ball 1. St. Patrick, 5 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Delano, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. That one fouled out of play, 1-1. That's fouled out of play, 1-2. 2 home runs in the game for the Irish. Ben Taxtall, a home run in the second. And then Jack Freegis, a home run in the fifth. And he's waiting on deck. Way up high, 2-2. That may have slipped out of Jake Nelson's hand for Delano. Two. Stroked into center field, down for a hit. Brady Miller comes up with it, relays it in. But that is a leadoff single for Cal Bromer. And the St. Patrick Irish here in the ninth. They'll bring up Jack Freegis. Mentioned the home run in the fifth. Had a single in the first. Also reached on a fielder's choice, caught stealing.
This one's really gonna taste good.
2 for 3. Jack Freegis. On the mound, Nelson. The pitch. Lays down a bunt. Pitcher off the mound. Grabs it. Throws it. He's out. Runner advances. 1-3 on the putout. Goes as a sacrifice. And now Ryan Freegis digs in. He's 3 for 4. Singles in the first, third, and seventh. He scored 2 runs. Only blemish, a strikeout in the fifth. He's had a big day. And now as a runner in scoring position, tie ball game. Top of the ninth. Nelson delivers. Outside, ball 1.
Come on, Ryan, get a hold of one, Ryan. Just like yesterday, Ryan.
Seth Ambrose waiting on deck.
Did I hit a soft?
The 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Brady Miller backs up, has it. Runner bluffs the tag, stays put. 2 away. Bromer's still at second base, and that'll bring up Seth Ambrose. Ambrose hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the first. RBI triple in the third. Single and a run scored in the fifth, and a single in the seventh. And Bill Hupp is on site. Ready to work the final 2. Batter is Ambrose. Pitcher is Nelson. Did he offer? Yes, he did. Strike 1. 13-2 Buckman in the sixth. In Faribault. Now 0-2. So now Jake Nelson, after giving up that leadoff single, trying to battle back and keep us tied at 5. The 0-2. Outside 1 and 2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Seth Ambrose strikes out. Second for Nelson, 4th overall for Delano pitching. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 5 here in Dundas. And we're getting ready to go to the bottom of the 9th here in Dundas. The winner of this game advances to take on Nisswa at 4:30 here on NSPN.TV. For Delano in the bottom of the 9th, Trevor Yannick, Toby Hanson, and Jack Paulson. 2, 3, and 4 in their order against Zach Sir. In relief of Trevor Davinsky. Davinsky went 7. 1, 2, 3, 8 for Sir, including a couple of ground balls back to the pitcher. Yannick hit that solo homer to get Delano started in the first. 3 for 4. That one high in the air on the infield. Seth Ambrose backing up. Got it. Almost had to push Cal Bromer away. That's a big out for St. Patrick here in the bottom of the 9th. That'll bring up Toby Hanson. Hanson 2 for 4. Single and a run scored in the 4th. His other single in the 7th. Hanson playing in left field. One away, nobody aboard. Bottom of the 9th. Sir swings into the windup. Delivers outside. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a strike. At the knee is 1-1. Jack Paulson waiting on deck. He has a hit in 4 trips. There's one high and away. Teams have combined for 24 hits in this game. 2-1 the count. This one hit high in the air to deep center field. Ben Taxtall going back. It's gone! A walk-off solo home run to deep center field for Toby Hanson, and the Delano Athletics win it 6-5. With one out and nobody on, Toby Hanson drives it to deep center field and over the fence. And the Delano Athletics beat the St. Patrick Irish 6-5. Delano, 6 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. St. Patrick, 5 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error. You see the handshake. And Delano walks them off on a gorgeous Sunday here in Dundas. And that sets the stage For our 4:30 game, Delano will take on Nisswa. And that's scheduled to start at 4:30 today. Bill Hump will have the call. And then, of course, the nightcap here, Class B, Champlin Park and Rochester. With a win, Rochester can win the B title tonight here in Dundas. Well, well, well. What a finish here. And the hero is Toby Hanson. Solo home run. Second home run in the game for Delano. St. Patrick had a couple of home runs for Ben Taxdahl and Jack Fregis. But it is Toby Hanson with the winner here in the bottom of the ninth. 6-5 the final. And they're chatting with Toby Hanson as the player of the game. Waves to the crowd, gets that t-shirt. And in the game, Toby Hanson, 3 hits. But most important of all, a solo home run to deep center field. Great stuff here in Dundas. Well, big thanks to our hosts here in Dundas, Minnesota Baseball Association. Big thanks to you for logging in today and watching our ball game. I am Steve Thompson. Once again, our final from Dundas today in this Class C quarterfinal. Delano beats St. Patrick 6-5. Much more to come out. Every game of this state tournament, Class A, Class B, and Class C here on NSPN.TV. Have a great afternoon. Stick around for more games, including what should be a terrific battle between Delano and Nisswa, coming up here from Dundas on NSPN.TV.
Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.